And have you noticed a haziness to the skies this week? Like James said, it's wildfire smoke coming from huge blazes across the western U.S. and up north in Canada. So to help, the Iowa DNR fire program has dispatched firefighters all across the country. Yesterday, we got to chat with the program supervisor to find out just how far away our local firefighters are going. We're joined now by Ryan Haar, Iowa DNR Fire Program Supervisor. Ryan, thank you so much for meeting with us.
Thank you for the opportunity to visit this afternoon.
All right, let's start with where your guys are going, guys and girls, I should say. Where are they heading off to?
We have men and women in about 6 different states right now. So we have an engine with a crew in California. We have EMTs, paramedics, and support staff in Oregon. We have some DNR employees assisting the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service in Wyoming. And we also have some folks in Idaho right now, too. So kind of all over the place at the moment.
Did I also see South Dakota on the list as well?
You are correct. We do have a crew coming back from South Dakota. Yeah, we have 7 Iowans on that crew who are they're in South Dakota yet today, and they'll be coming back, I think, over the weekend. So yes.
Wow. Well, I can imagine each site is different for what people are actually doing, but in broad terms, I mean, are these people fighting fires? Are they digging trenches? I mean, what's going on?
You're correct. It's kind of everything above. So our folks on the engines are what is on called initial attack. So when there's lightning strikes or an arson or a car chain strike or something like that that causes sparks, they're the ones chasing that smoke and trying to catch the fire before it really gets established. Our folks who are on some of those hand crews are doing just what you said. They're out there building trenches, trying to cut some fire line through the forest and stuff like that for places they can hold the fire and those sorts of things. I mentioned we do have some support staff. So we have a couple EMTs, emergency medical technicians, who are supporting fires in Idaho and Oregon. And then we also have so they manage some of these very large fires with a big, diverse, multi-agency team. And so we have a couple of Iowans who are out actually supporting that team in like a financial or logistical capacities too.
Wow. Is this something that the DNR does every year, is supporting other states?
We do. So with our federal partners, especially the U.S. Forest Service, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and some other agencies. So the DNR's Fire Program Office supports them, and all the people who are out or deployed right now aren't necessarily Iowa DNR employees, though some are. A lot of them are volunteer firefighters from communities around the state. Some are county conservation board or other county employees. And some are just citizens who had a background in fire and stuff like that. So we draw from a lot of people and we support the federal agencies across the state. I mean, I don't want to get too cheesy here, but whenever I think about wildfire firefighters, I get almost choked up and emotional. I mean, that is such a crazy, dangerous job, but it's so necessary. I mean, what is it like for you to know that you're sending people across the country to go help? It's a great question. It's stressful. I myself have been have been a firefighter, wildland firefighter for over 20 years. And I've deployed to I think 11 different states over my time, and it's very stressful when you're out, when you are deployed. And it's I'm finding there's a new level of stress right now because I have to worry about people who are out there and have to, manage their situations and stuff like that as we have people coming and going and all sorts of different things. So yeah, it adds to the stress level, but it's okay. It's a need. I mean, the nation needs folks to step up from communities and help out. So I'm happy to be able to do that.
Well, if someone is watching and they say, "Hey, I can fill that need. I'm a volunteer firefighter or I have the skill sets," how can they get a hold of you or how can they sign up?
You bet. So we do sponsor folks, and it is sponsorship. There's a qualification process, and they get what's called a red card. That's your national qualification. Folks can contact me at my email or at my phone number, and so forth, and we can talk them through the process of getting that certification. We usually do those in the late winter, early spring, and so we kind of get our ducks in a row early in the year so that by May and June, if there's a need across the nation, everything is ready to go.
Well, Ryan, I can't thank you enough for your time, and we are keeping you and your whole team in our thoughts.
Thank you.
And for Ryan's contact information, or if you want to share this story, you can check out our article on WQAD.com underneath the As Seen on TV tab.